Captain Falcon, pilot of the Blue Falcon, king of the Falcon Punch, and
show me your moves.
Captain Falcon is loved by many and hated by the entire Smash Bros. Community. But did you know that Captain Falcon actually lives one of the most, if not the most, high-octane, action-packed, butt-kicking, and craziest life in the entire Nintendo universe? Well, we're gonna be talking about just that today. So sit back in your Blue Falcons and relax as we talk about the history and life of Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon made his grand debut in the game F-Zero on the Super Nintendo, released on November 21st, 1990. F-Zero is a racing game set in the distant future of 2560, a time where Earth has made contact with alien life forms from other planets, resulting in the expansion of the Earth's culture and inhabitants. It's a really interesting story that not a lot of people actually know. Now, apart from having a very small presence on the box art, Captain Falcon himself never makes a physical in-game appearance, although his Blue Falcon hover car does. I mean, obviously. However, an 8-page mini-comic was included with every copy of the game. It's definitely really interesting for curiosity's sake. In the comic, we learn that Captain Falcon is not only a race car driver, but a freaking bounty hunter! Yeah, we see Captain Falcon making deals, beating people up, and eventually hunting down and killing, I repeat, killing, some kind of green lizard creature for money. With his laser gun, obviously, again. To be honest, this is really cool. Seeing a Nintendo character do all of these badass things is definitely great. This little comic series is also the origin of Captain Falcon's confident and show-offy attitude. I mean, him holding his gun up to a guy and calling him old man, as well as this strip right here, with him shouting real men don't use brakes at his opponents, I think sums it up perfectly. However, Captain Falcon's exciting life was just getting started. F-Zero eventually had a sequel on the N64, titled F-Zero X, released in 1998. This game was, and still is to this day, a masterpiece in racing games. It was my personal favorite when I was a kid, more than Mario Kart 64 and Diddy Kong Racing. During the events of this game, a part of Captain Falcon's DNA was stolen while he was in the hospital, following an accident that happened during the previous F-Zero game. The thieves who stole his DNA wanted to create a clone, one that would compete in the F-Zero tournament and with Captain Falcon in order to win the prize money. That clone would be known as the Blood Falcon. The game also upped the amount of racers, now to 29, and one of them being the Black Shadow, Captain Falcon's already nemesis. So the captain's definitely got his hands full with this one, and I'm sure you want to know the outcome of all of this. Yeah, how does it all end? Well, the game never says. Yup, they don't tell us. We're left in mystery. Thank you. I mean, that kinda sucks. What happened with the race, and the storyline, and the bounty hunting? Well, we would all eventually find out. 5 years later. Waffle Pop Quiz.
Question: who is the best character in Super Smash Bros?
I guess that depends on what you're looking for. If you want...
I was kidding. You're terrible at Super Smash Bros.
Aw, come on. I'm not that bad. Oh, I hate you.
This will be on the test.
Fast forward to the GameCube with F-Zero GX. This is about the time I personally lost interest in the series, but the story picks up where F-Zero X left off. So, let's dive right in. Captain Falcon is now 37 years old, and apparently the reigning champion of both F-Zero tournaments. Yeah, Captain Falcon ended up winning in F-Zero X. Nice! Now this game is much more story-heavy than the previous games, this one actually having cutscenes, so I really don't want to spoil too much of the game. But to give an example of what's in store, we see Captain Falcon training again for the next F-Zero circuit. During all of this though, Captain Falcon then starts noticing some corrupt and evil deeds from both racers, thugs, and leaders. So of course, it's time to take action. Not only is Captain Falcon trying to race and win another F-Zero F-Zero tournament, but he's also beating up bad guys, saving innocent people from certain doom, and of course, delivering a heaping helping of justice. There were a few more games in the series that would follow Captain Falcon and continue his story, but they all generally followed the same gist of Captain Falcon beating up the bad guy and winning the race. However, someone out there saw the potential in Captain Falcon, because in 2003, there was actually an F-Zero anime that was released. F-Zero GP Legend. Only 15 English episodes were released. Again, for curiosity's sake, it's definitely worth checking out. I mean, it's not the best anime out there, but for being a Nintendo-related show, it's definitely much better than...
I'm just glad to be back on solid ground. What?
Give it a go, and hopefully this scene alone is enough to convince you. So, hey, hopefully this gave you a little more insight to the life of Captain Falcon. He's practically living an action movie that never ends. He's a great hero, which I forgot to mention. At the end of F-Zero GX, Captain Falcon vows to never lose a race for as long as he lives. He swears to keep on winning, so he can keep the championship out of the hands of the forces of evil. Captain Falcon is a tough nut to crack. He's a bounty hunter trying to get money, but he's also a hero trying to protect the world. And hopefully now, he's someone that we can all truly appreciate and care for.